Today I want to look at building applications for modern web. So first thing I'm going to do is create a workspace that is going to live in the cloud so that I know this is isolated to what I'm working on right now. I'm currently using Microsoft Azure, which I have come to like quite a bit. As you can see, I can just pick Studio with the Azure SDK already installed and all updated in the gallery. I still use Classic when I create my VMs because the resource manager has failed quite a few times for me. So I'm just going to stick with Classic. So for the host name, I'm going to name it something that represents the project that I'm working on as best as I can. So I'm going to pick Leafly API test 1. Sometimes I like to have multiple boxes to try things out. So we're going to be working on a web app that uses Leafly's developer API. The username and the password. I actually like the D2. It's relatively cheap if you just turn it on and off when you need it. If you let it run though, obviously you could blow through your money pretty quickly. So I'm going to leave that. Create a new resource group for this. I'm going to call it test resources and North Central. So this will take a few minutes to actually create the VM, but it's relatively quick overall. Now that the VM is created, and it apparently auto-started, we can just click the connect button, which is going to download the RDP file. Just say connect. We have to use the local account we created. And now we're into that machine. Now that we're in the VM, we can just launch Studio as normal. It's going to ask me to sign in for my license. And then, of course, it has to configure itself. And just seconds later, Studio's loaded.